What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at you live once again to the power of the internet. And this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. We have a special guest here in the studio. Normally we do like the Google Plus Hangout stuff. But this is the one and only Major Nelson.
Boogie, how are you, man?
I'm awesome, dude. I've had an awesome day thanks to you.
It's been awesome. Thank you for inviting me. This is actually your home. People think this is a studio. This is really your home.
This is the back bedroom of my home. Of course, you've seen it all up and down. What do you think? Nice place?
It's palatial. Are we gonna go in the pool later?
I mean, we'll hit the pool. You got to be careful though, because the polar bear,
Yeah.
he's pretty sensitive this time of year.
Understood.
He's really getting antsy.
Understood.
But as long as you avoid the polar bear, you don't get shot at.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fine. Just get
fine.
right into the pool, slip on it.
Straight in.
But today we had an opportunity to mess around with the one,
The Xbox One.
the only.
Let's be clear. I mean, this is why I'm here.
Right.
I flew all the way across country.
Now, why do we do this? We did this because I've been a bit of a what you would call an opponent.
Yeah.
This summer,
Yeah.
And some people would say that I might have even damaged your company's reputation. But now we've talked about this all day, and we'll talk about it again here. At the end of the day, I'm what I like to call a Pokemon gamer.
Yeah.
I like to collect them all.
Yep.
I want to play every exclusive. I want to own every system. And fortunately, thanks to my job, I get the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
Especially with your generosity today.
Yeah.
Given the opportunity to bring in an Xbox One, let me sit down, try the system.
Hand carried it
firsthand.
across the country. Right. By the way, it's my first time to your lovely state.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's beautiful.
This dude loves food like nobody else. So he comes in and he's like, let's go to Waffle House. Well, that's kind of Chick-fil-A. Do you guys have fresh custard? This dude, you need to leave Seattle. You need to move to Fayetteville. I'm telling you, the food here.
Is there a house available in this neighborhood?
There is, right? A couple doors down.
I'll talk to my wife about that.
Look at what it did to me.
Okay.
So
Duly
careful.
noted.
Careful, man. So we had the opportunity to mess with the Xbox One today.
Yeah.
And we should talk about my illustrious history with the Xbox product.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people think I'm not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
You know from looking at my Xbox Live account, if you have,
Yeah.
that I'm a fan. I've been playing since the original Xbox.
You actually have achievements in Gamerscore.
Right.
Which is more than a lot of people can say.
So, again, at the end of the day, it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
And you got that, and you got it enough to where you hand-carried all the way from Seattle on your bare feet
Yep.
this Xbox One for me to try.
Fits in the overhead just fine.
And I got to tell you, I was blown away. It's exactly what you build it to be. Now, that's something we absolutely have to talk about.
Yeah.
And people are going to get mad at me if I softball shit to you. So
Okay.
we're not going to softball
Let's
anything
go.
to you. This summer, I was upset.
Very angry.
Noticeably upset.
Yeah.
I was upset at some of the decisions you're
And I was upset because you were upset.
Right.
Okay?
And that's, I think, the first time we tweeted.
That's right.
Was right after my big, oh, fuck you,
Right.
Larry, I'm going to kill your family. You
Right.
know. And why were we all upset?
Right.
We were upset about some of the decisions you made when it came to used games, and it came to DRM, and it came. But at the end of the day, all of the opponents like me got you to change your mind.
Yeah.
That couldn't have been easy.
No, it wasn't easy, and that was certainly after the unveil moment we had at in May, and then of course E3 this year. We were trying to talk about what the original vision of the product was, and you certainly saw some of that in the other room with a lot of that. But we heard loud and clear from the customers that they wanted to have the flexibility of the disc-based system as it exists today with Xbox 360.
Right. Exactly.
And so we did a lot of searching and figured out, okay, this is what people want. And we've always had a history of listening to the customers, and that's what we're doing.
Now I'm no engineer.
Yes.
Okay.
Nor am I.
So I couldn't say that it was easy or hard to do that.
Right.
But I mean, how difficult of a decision was that in the 0 hour? I mean,
Well, let's be clear. I mean, when that decision was made, we were still a few months before launch,
Right.
And the team has been working literally around the clock right up until launch. And it was no easy fix. There was a lot of extra work that had to go into that, but it was important and something we obviously felt that the audience wanted and that the customers wanted.
Now, my big concern was now, so again, no holds barred here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's go bring it.
When you made those decisions, we were worried about the device. Then you start reversing those decisions, and everybody on the internet who didn't really grasp the concept is worried that means the finished product that you're launching in 5 days is not going to be ready. It's not going to be good. And that's why you came here today, to show me the box,
Yeah.
to show me that it was ready. And I got to tell you, the experience is phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you.
I could not have. Okay, let's talk about what Xbox does, in my opinion, right.
Okay.
And then we'll even talk about a little bit what I think it's done wrong.
Okay.
Okay. At the end of the day, the graphics look great. I played Dead Rising 3.
Yeah.
It looked great. Everything that I saw looked great.
Yep.
At the end of the day, it doesn't look as good as this PC tower you're sitting in front of.
Yeah.
Okay,
a console is a different class experience.
Right. At the end of the day, yeah, maybe the processor isn't a GeForce 780.
Yep.
Okay. It may not be able to compare to that. But the overall entertainment experience is what you guys came to the table with.
Yeah.
That was the plan from the beginning, and that's what you've done. And my wife, tell them what my wife thought.
She loved the TV.
Yeah.
We hooked up live TV in your living room. This is the TV you
Right.
watch. We hooked it into your cable box. This was all real code. You stepped through it, you set it up, and within a couple minutes you were watching TV. We snapped TV. We were playing Dead Rising.
Yep.
We tried to watch ESPN, but you don't get that.
No, I do not. I'm not an ESPN guy. And we often make the joke, and one of the jokes you'll hear if you watch my YouTube channel, and I know you made this joke earlier today, so I know you know that the Kinect is not capable of differentiating me between my couch because I'm so fat. I was actually surprised, like bizarrely surprised, at how accurate the device was,
Yep.
and how easily I use my hand gestures quite a lot. It noticed my hands. I could gesture and interact with the interface. It was the voice commands weren't lightning fast, but they were fast enough to where it felt like brilliant magic technology. I mean, you guys delivered. You guys straight up delivered, and that's not what I was expecting at all. I'm not gonna lie. I expected you to be 80% there.
Yeah.
You're 100% there.
Yeah, thank you. I'll let certainly the team's going to see this video. We're real.
Hi, guys.
We're real proud of it. They've been working extra hard to deliver these magical experiences and these magic moments. Took what we learned from Xbox 360. Look, Xbox 360, great gaming system, one of the most successful of last generation. I think we can agree on that.
Yep.
Certainly, Xbox One has great games. We saw today when we were going through the television and some of the music experience and the movies. We searched for movies. Remember, I asked your wife, who's your favorite actor?
Xbox. I'd like to watch an action movie. Xbox. Show me movies with Bryan Cranston.
And then within seconds, your screen filled with all these movies.
It's brilliant, and again, we're gonna make the jokes, never softball it.
Yep.
Of course, we brought up Bing, we brought up Internet Explorer, and there's part of me, that always, have that reputation of the internet. Everybody likes to poke fun of it, but it was such a good experience. It's actually a really, really good experience, and I was really, really pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
And I hate to admit that I was surprised, but I was so pleasantly surprised.
Well, it's certainly, there's expectations and then meeting those expectations, and that's what the team wanted to do. So we talked about we're going to have great games on Xbox One. We played Dead Rising, played a little bit of it. Played a little bit of Killer Instinct. That looked great. The games are great. We played the great entertainment. Now, it's all backed up by Xbox Live. I'll show you some of the new Xbox Live features.
Right.
With Xbox Record That.
That I loved so much, and the reason I love that...
Yeah, let's talk about that.
We talked about that. Now, it's rudimentary software.
Sure.
Okay? It's not what I'm doing here for, if Total Biscuit or somebody like that sits down in front of their PC rig, they're going to have much better tools at their hand.
Yeah.
But you know what I added on to this day?
Right.
Windows Movie Maker.
Right.
I want a quick, fast, and easy, dirty program. And what you guys have come up with is even better than that. The ability to do picture-in-picture, to do commentary, to do
voiceover.
The voiceover. That was a brilliant experience. And that's the kind of tool that you don't really expect when you open the box.
Yeah.
You don't expect for you to have that there for the budding video creator. Because, 6 years ago, I was just chopping together 5 pieces of film here on Windows Movie Editor, and now I'm doing this for millions of YouTubers.
Right.
So the next guy who buys the Xbox One could be that budding filmmaker who's going to be doing gameplay commentary right along the sides of the biggest names.
And again, to your point, they don't have to buy any additional equipment. It's all on board.
All right there.
Every game supports Xbox Record That. It's a system level command. Boom.
Now, we talked about today, when it comes to live streaming,
Yep.
you guys are not satisfied with the current build of your Twitch at.
Yeah.
So you're going to work on that a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have live streaming in the near future.
Which is important, obviously, to someone like me. And again, the next amateur shoutcaster, that guy is going to get a start right there.
Yeah.
But we will talk about the other social features.
Yeah.
One of the things that I really like, this is brilliant, they called it the Major Nelson feature, is that anybody can follow you.
Yeah.
So it's not just about your friends list. Your friends list is, 1,000?
Yeah.
I think.
We upped it from Xbox 360 with Xbox One. It's 1,000 friends
1,000.
list, and that's the I accept your friend invite and so on and so forth.
But that's not manageable. That's never going to be manageable for me, 1,000 friends. So an infinite number of people can follow me and look at my feed and see what games I'm playing and what achievements I've got, and the video games that I'm sharing and all of that stuff if they want to do that. That's brilliant.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So we've got the three concepts. We've got the friends list, like most people know today, the followers, which is kind of similar to the Twitter model. And then the third element is, of course, favorites. So I can pin you as a favorite right to the top.
So if we're just straight out, because we have to do this. Everybody's doing this in the whole world, every living room, everybody that's watching this right now. We're doing a broad-based comparison of all of your different options, okay?
Sure.
So if you walk up and you go to Walmart tomorrow, you buy a Wii U, what are you getting? You're getting Nintendo first-party franchises, right?
Sure.
And then they're good, and I own a Wii U. Do you have a Wii U?
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah, I'm
fun.
looking forward to Mario World, right?
Yeah. Who isn't?
If you buy a PlayStation 4, you're getting the next PlayStation. And it's definitely an improvement over the PlayStation 3.
Yep.
It's better hardware. It does what the PlayStation 3 does better.
Faster.
Yeah. If you have a PC, if you're willing to spend $1,700 on a video editing rig like I have.
This is gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you. You have the best of everything.
Yeah.
Okay? What you get with the Xbox One, and this is just my opinion, you can tell me if I'm wrong, and then we'll just start over. We'll just delete all this and I'll throw you out. But you can tell me if I'm wrong, but what I get from it is exactly what you were going for, is that all-in-one entertainment experience with TV, music, video, live TV, Skype, snapping, video editing, social platform sharing, that also plays
great games.
All the great games.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. You're dead on. I mean, you had the experience just a few minutes ago out in your living room where you're getting exactly that. I mean, we were playing Dead Rising 3. We snapped live television. We switched live television. We opened up a browser. We looked at your friend's feed. And what people are surprised about, and I think you were a little as well, is it was fast.
Yeah, it was really, really fast. And again, I just installed an SSD on both of the machines that I have in here, and so I'm used to speed. And that's one of the biggest components for me, is I do not want to wait. The best feeling in the world is knowing that if my wife comes in and says, "Hey, let's watch an episode of Breaking Bad," we bring it up on Netflix immediately. Mm-hmm. Then we immediately want to go back to Dead Rising. I don't have to shut down Netflix, reboot the game,
find your game,
It's
Xbox
game,
right?
Xbox, Netflix, right. Xbox TV,
Xbox pause,
Xbox mute,
right? Xbox mute, right? We showed that hooked up to your TV,
and a lot of people, me being one of them, gave you a lot of shit for putting Kinect in the box.
Yeah. Do you see why we did now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I actually really, really am glad it shipped with it, because if people didn't adopt that technology, they would not be grasping the concept of why this is a next generation level box.
Yeah, we put it when we put it in there. I mean, we set it up in your living room, and you sat down and you said Xbox on.
Yep.
And within like 13 seconds, it powered on.
Yep.
Recognized you.
Said, "Hi, you fat fucker."
Signed you in. Mm-hmm. I don't think so. Signed you in, and you were ready to go.
And we were
right back into your game.
And I couldn't believe it, man.
Yeah.
So I actually this is one of the reasons I was so excited when you guys called. I wanted to have you in my home.
Yeah, we called you months ago.
Yeah, you called me months ago.
Yeah.
We've been in talk for months.
Yeah, and I said when the team was working with you, they said, "Hey, do you want to go to Arkansas?" I said, "Absolutely." I said, "I want to come down."
You invited me to Seattle.
Yeah.
To come see you and also come here.
Yeah.
And I you guys knew I couldn't come to Seattle.
To be honest with you, I did check to make sure that there was custard and Chick-fil-A around.
That's smart.
So, okay, just
man with his priorities.
Okay, just gotta do the right thing.
But I genuinely wanted to apologize. No. I come out as, and I mean this, and the whole team, I hope they see this video eventually. Yeah. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up comic. This is what I do. I give people crap. I repeat the stuff that I hear on Reddit.
Yeah.
And I turn it into jokes. And a lot of what I felt, a lot of things I said this summer, I meant. I was way against your DRM policy. Right. I was way against some of the other decisions you made. But you guys responded to the critics. You responded to the customers. You came out as consumer advocates in that you listened to what we wanted and gave it to us.
Yeah.
And I want to sincerely apologize. I preach against bullying every day on this channel.
Yeah.
But I bullied the shit out of you. Mm-hmm. I mean, I just straight out. I mean, I think I may have said bad things to you on Twitter. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, it's okay.
Let's
water under the bridge.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a new start. Okay.
So
new start.
And the experience, man, has been phenomenal. I almost feel bad for being so critical, because at the end of the day, you guys have delivered a hell of an experience.
Well, I want to point out that, the team, we certainly had the great vision for what they were doing, and they've been working on that. But it also goes to the testament is that people out there, you and the people out there watching, the community, they helped make this console better.
They really did.
That's really what it's all about.
Man, that's exactly what I wanted when I made those videos. Because when you make these videos, you hope that they're going out into the void. You hope that the people you're talking to, you're talking about, will see them, and maybe you'll think about what we had to say. And the fact that I know that you did.
Yeah.
And the fact that you responded, and not only responded in a way that not only did you make those changes, but you brought those changes to my front door, laid it in front of my television, and
in
said,
your living room.
Boogie,
we
here
broke
it is.
bread.
This is what you asked for.
Right.
Is this good enough?
Yeah.
That deserves a hug.
No, right here.
That's all I'm telling you.
Right here, Maxie.